Okay, good.
Yeah, perfect.
Great.
This is you
Now,
show, and then
yeah, and
are you going also to show your practice, or I'm going to open it for you?
No, I can show it.
So then it means you will have
No,
to leave
just a
everything
minute.
and also show you. Maybe I will open it for you.
No, but you have, like, you will talk about it, so I don't need to. I'm just saying that Sigalit.
Okay, so basically maybe I'll show after I finish just soon. Okay. No, when I show all the practices, I'll just say, here is a practice about magic school, but Dalale will talk about this practice.
Exactly.
That's all. And then you will show from magic school. You don't need the practice.
Now, okay, another question for you both, Elias and Sigalit. When I create the room for the role play, should I go like paste the URL and show them that this is where the students go in and how students can practice actually role playing?
That will be good if you have time, because that's the main idea. That and you have to mention that according to the Ministry of Education, that's in magic school, that's the only way students are allowed to use it.
Yeah,
by creating rooms.
Yeah, and I'm going to show them that there is different tools that are only for students and others for teachers.
The different tools for students, even though the tab says for students, they are not allowed to use them, only in the room that the teacher opens.
Only in the room, yes.
Yeah. Only in the room that the teacher opens. So it's kind of like, I think it's more for the US, the tab of students tools.
Yeah. Now, why it's important to show them how to go in there, because it shows that the students don't need to write no password, no username.
Nothing. Just
exactly.
They click and they put their name.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Okay, good.
You know, Madalale, you said that your laptop fell on the floor.
Yeah.
So last week I walked with my laptop at school and I was looking like that, and they put a table in front of where I used to know that there is no table there. And I banged my knees on the table and my laptop flipped. It didn't fall on the floor, but it flipped on the table.
Wow.
And it was like, and I had also a cup of coffee.
Wow.
Can you believe it? And nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Oh, I'm so happy.
Everything slided on the table, but my knees got bruised.
No,
and I got so scared. Like
of course. My luck is that there is a carpet on the ground. This is my luck. So it wasn't that strong. This fall wasn't that strong.
You know, it just shows that sometimes we do too many things at once. That's what I think. And we have to be more careful. Do maybe less.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
So they're already live streaming. How do people get the link to the live streaming?
They will automatically, those that don't get into here will automatically will be directed to the live streaming.
Okay, it means it's not open yet. People can't see us now.
No, because they are in the waiting room.
Okay.
Only when it's full. Didn't you tell me that today, Elias?
I don't know.
Look, I see in the waiting room people, and we are only...
There are only 13 people in the waiting room.
We have 330 people.
Who registered.
Some people will use them.
Some of them won't come.
Yes.
And some who haven't registered will come.
Will enter,
they didn't succeed.
Yeah, like they sent the link to the mitmachim, for example, because they don't have Izdahut Akhida.
Right, I just want to check. So I have...
Here we have 10. 10 is a good number.
The AI.
2 digits.
Good to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, but people
You know
will
that
come in.
they chose the wrong day. Now, mainly inspectors are not going to be able to join because it's office day.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, we couldn't use, well, they gave us the option
I know
tomorrow,
that. Yes.
but we're
Yeah.
in Tel Aviv tomorrow.
Yes.
And yesterday, Sunday, I mean, I ended up in Beersheba all day yesterday.
Yeah, you told me that also. Yeah. El malazo.
Yeah. And also, I'm discovering there's a huge gap of knowledge. Some teachers still don't use AI, and other teachers are very advanced with AI.
Yes.
Dalali, you're frozen.
I'm frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen. Okay, now you're not. Now you.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm at the Pisgah in Yarka, and I hope I don't lose connection.
If you were in the Pisgah in Nazareth, you would most likely lose connection.
Here,
not just
here
connection, electricity as well.
No, here it's really good,
Yeah.
and I prefer to be here than at home, because at home at these hours there's usually disconnection, always.
I remember teaching one Ish Talmud, and then we lost electricity. We couldn't do anything, so we sent them home.
Wow.
I gave them an asynchronous assignment instead. I think some of the people here, I recognize names, מתמחים, I think they're מתמחים, because they received the direct link. Oh, Gail is here. Okay, I love this photo.
You let her in?
Yeah, I let her in. Hey, Gail.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
Gail. Hi.
How
Hi,
are you
Gail.
all?
Okay.
Gail, how are you? I miss you so much, Gail. I haven't seen you for a long time, I think. It's 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks, right?
10 days.
Wow, your voice sounds really
And
sick.
I'm still sick.
Oh,
Wow.
you sound a little bit sick.
I
Yeah,
worked the whole morning, and at like 1 o'clock, my body just said, no more.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
it's hard. It's hard.
Anyway, if I see that there are, from how many participants does it go to the YouTube?
300. The live
From-
streaming is already on.
Of course it is.
So people are only sent to live streaming if it reaches 300, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
But
at the
have you
moment
got
there's
people have you got people in the waiting room?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
we let them in.
Yes.
How many are there?
We have 26 at the moment.
Oh, that's all. They've been driving me crazy.
Well, we had the numbers we were given were 300 for high school, 330, and for elementary 240. Which
So
is
maybe
the
we
highest.
don't.
Which is
Maybe
the
we don't
highest.
need. Maybe we don't need the whatchamacallit.
Live streaming, but it's working anyway, so it's
Okay. If there are more than 300, I will go to the live streaming so that I can answer questions there.
okay.
Okay.
I assume people will be able here to open their mics.
If it's 300, then yes.
אפשר
מי
לפתוח את
כאן
החדר.
בתמיכה?
אני, מיקה.
מיקה זה זום רגיל, נכון? אפשר שהמשתתפים יפתחו את המיקרופון.
לא.
זה
אתם רוצים-
וובינר?
אתם רוצים שיפתחו? אני יכולה לבדוק את זה.
לא, אנחנו שואלים, אנחנו לא רוצים לעשות שינויים עכשיו.
אז לא, הם לא יכולים לפתוח את המיקרופון.
אוקיי, זה יותר טוב.
אוקיי.
סבבה?
זה יפחית הפרעות, כן.
בדיוק. ואני פותחת את החדר ומתחילה הקלטה, בסדר?
אוקיי.
אוקיי.
עכשיו, I don't have screen sharing.
You don't have screen sharing?
תבדוק עכשיו, אליאס. אתה על מיוט?
כן, זהו, החזרנו.
מעולה. יאללה, אני מתחילה הקלטה, ואם אתם צריכים משהו, אליאס תשלח לי הודעה, בסדר?
בסדר, תודה.
Elias, if you want to share sound as well, so share now.
אוקיי. Good afternoon, everyone. We'll start in 2 minutes. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Ilyas, the Chief Inspector of English in junior high and high school. And with me today, I have three national counselors, Sigalit, Dalale, and Gail, and other national counselors as well. But I cannot see, but I'm sure are here with us in the room. We're going to start our webinar, and we'll start the webinar with this video greetings from Tali Yanid, the head of the pedagogical department at the Ministry of Education.
מורות ומורים יקרים, אני שמחה ומתרגשת לפתוח את כנס המזכירות הפדגוגית שמפגיש אותנו לשלושה ימים של למידה מעמיקה, דיון משמעותי וחזון משותף לעתיד מערכת החינוך שלנו. השנה אנו עומדים בצומת משמעותי, הכניסה של הבינה המלאכותית אל תוך עולם ההוראה, הלמידה והערכה. הכלים הטכנולוגיים החדשים אינם רק משנים את הדרך בה אנו ניגשים למידע, אלא גם מציבים בפנינו שאלות עמוקות על תפקידנו כמחנכים, על האיזון בין חדשנות לערכים, ועל הדרך בה אנו מכינים את תלמידינו לעתיד משתנה. הבינה המלאכותית מציעה לנו כלים רבי עוצמה, התאמה אישית של תהליכי הלמידה, מתן מענה לצרכים ייחודיים של תלמידים, והשארת דרכי ההוראה שלנו. אך בתוך כל אלה, תפקידנו להבטיח שהאדם נשאר במרכז. הבינה המלאכותית היא אמצעי, אבל אתם, המורות והמורים, מעניקים לה כיוון, משמעות ותוכן. אני מזמינה אתכם לשאול שאלות, להציע רעיונות ולחלוק תובנות, להוביל איתנו יחד את השינוי במערכת החינוך מתוך עוצמה, יצירתיות וחזון. אני רוצה להודות לכל מי שהיה שותף להכנת הכנס, לאגף פיתוח פדגוגי ובתוכו היחידה לחדשנות פדגוגית, למנהלי האגפים, למפמ"רים ולמדריכים. תודה לכולם. אני מאחלת לכולנו כנס פורה, מעשיר ומעורר השראה.
Okay. Hang on a second. Okay, so I'm going to start by talking about AI literacy and the importance of AI literacy. So there's many definitions. We don't have one definition of AI literacy, but I'm using this one. It says AI literacy involves competencies that allow individuals to communicate and collaborate effectively with AI, use AI as a tool online, at home, and in the workplace, and critically evaluate AI technology. AI is here, and it's already part of our lives. And for teachers, it's very important to develop AI literacy to give you a sense of agency and a sense of control in your classroom as our students become more and more exposed to these tools every day. Why AI literacy? Integrating AI in education has a lot of benefits. One is teaching effectiveness. Through AI, we can produce materials for the classroom. We can create lesson plans, and we can use it for assessment and feedback and other uses. This will give us more time to focus more on the learning process in the classroom, and which take us to the next point, and that is it will enable us as teachers to create stronger connections within the classroom. AI also gives our students the opportunity to practice language proficiency outside the classroom as well, especially through the use of language bots. And AI gives us creative problem solving, creative solutions to problems. And one of the biggest advantages of AI is personalized learning, its ability to adapt lessons according to students' proficiency, so that no child is left behind and that no child is held back either. And research has already shown that AI integrating AI into education also has an impact on advancing language proficiency in all the 4 skills. And finally, AI can help us create engaging materials, making learning more experiential and allowing students hands-on experiences in the classroom. And AI, and I think Tali mentioned in her opening, that it does not replace teachers. We still have a central role in the learning process. And AI is only our assistant. It assists us because we know that it is essential that the teacher is involved throughout the learning process, because teaching and learning are all about people, and AI can't replace the social and emotional aspect of learning. It's also important to remember, as we use AI, that we use it to create sound pedagogy, and at the same time that the English curriculum 2020 is still at the center of what we do. We created this vision based on research. We also used AI to phrase this vision. So our vision is grounded in sound pedagogy and based on the English curriculum 2020. Our vision is to integrate AI as a supportive tool that enriches education, fosters critical and creative thinking, and personalizes learning, ensuring no child is left behind and no child is held back. As teachers, we aim to educate ourselves and our students to use AI ethically and responsibly, and to always verify the output it produces. Now, to help you integrate AI into pedagogy, we have prepared what we call pedagogical practices. And today we will see later on Sigalit and Dalale will show you examples of these practices, and you will see where these practices are on the pedagogical portal. So what is a pedagogical practice? I will read from this definition. A pedagogical practice is a pattern of action designed to meet a need in an educational context. The use of a practice enables the creation of systematic, efficient, and innovative methods of action with the aim of improving learning outcomes, promoting skills, and fostering higher engagement among students and teachers. And why use AI in creating practices? Because it saves time. It's also more productive and optimizes teaching practices. And finally, it offers us smart solutions. So what are they about? How did we create these practices? So first of all, we identify an educational need. For English teachers, our starting point is always the curriculum, because we are implementing the curriculum in our teaching, in our pedagogy. The second thing is that we build a process. So in the practice, we describe step by step how to implement the practice, how to use it in our pedagogy. And then we add supporting ideas, meaning also if we have additional ideas, if we can create another practice using the practice that we created. And finally, we use AI tools for efficiency and for creating creative solutions as well, and creative lesson plans. I'm going now to give the floor to Sigalit. And then after Sigalit, we'll have Dalale. So we're going to see some of the practices. Sigalit will show you where they are, and she will introduce Suna, and will show you the Padlet that we have created for AI Month. And from there, Dalale will speak about Magic School. So I'll stop sharing, and over to you, Sigalit.
Thank you, Elias. Okay, let me just put this. Okay, I'm showing you today what we have prepared. It's a Padlet that was prepared specifically for the AI month, and also we will use the Padlet also throughout the year. So the Padlet is divided into columns that you might need to scroll from left to right to see all the topics. So we have on the left the general information, where you have a welcome video about the AI months. And then we have 2 WhatsApp groups. The first one is announcements, which we really advise you to join, otherwise you won't know what's going on. We have announcement WhatsApp group, and we have a WhatsApp group that has discussions. So if you have questions, you can ask and we can try to answer. Another thing, every day we will post here something new about AI, so it's really worth joining these WhatsApp groups. And also we will post here information about the 3 hours of Gmul that you as joining here will also be able to receive, because the Ministry of Education really wants to encourage teachers and sees the AI months and also the use of teachers using AI tools as something really important. So look out here, you'll come here and you'll see the information posted. This section on the portal, here we have things that are on the portal, the AI practices, which I'll show you in a second. I want to go over all the Padlet, and then I'll show you this, the practices. So we have here a link to how to register to the webinars, and so basically whatever is left from tomorrow and today and tomorrow. And we have Bina, the AI bot that can help teachers learn about AI. We have the approved applications, all the approved tools from the catalog that are approved for students are posted here, and teachers. And okay, now I'll move to the 3rd column, the AI tools for teaching. We have information about AI tools, 2 newsletters with 3 tools in each one of them that you can have a look. There are some guides there and ideas how to relate to teaching. It relates to teaching. We have a link to Claude, the bot, Claude and Copilot, and Gemini, and TWI. You have a link to TWI as well. TWI is a tool that is especially made for English teachers. You have lots of tools inside of TWI. So if you don't know TWI, it's worthwhile looking and checking it out. And there's here a link, a really nice link from Google that can help you tune your prompting skills and and help you learn how to prompt maybe more correctly. So it's fun, and also you can learn something new. Now I'm looking at the next topic, AI guidelines, ethics, and safety. And the first link here is a summary of guidelines for the use of AI in the education system. You know that students in the elementary school are not really used to use AI tools by themselves, but if you want to see specifically which ages and what grades and what they can do, which one can use what, so you have all the information here. You have a link to that. And you have other important tips for safety and ethics, what to do, what is more recommended to do, and you have it there. And the YouTube also video about AI and ethics. And now we dedicated here a whole column for Magic School. Magic School is an AI platform with over 80 tools that the Ministry of Education bought especially for teachers. And Medalale will explain about Magic School. I will only say that you can use their organizational ministry email and get the most advanced edition, which is the enterprise edition, which Medalale will show you. Here on this column, you will find tutorial, both in Hebrew and in English, how to use Magic School. You have here lots of links and playlists, and you can explore them. And the final topic here is from the feed. And here we will post things that teachers do in the field, and we want to share. Now I'll go back and I'll show you on the portal, in the section of on the portal, I want to show you where the AI practices are. So I click on it and I see that under כלי עזר להוראה, you see it's for פרקטיקות, and I will click on תחום דעת, before שלב חינוך. So I will choose this time יסודי, חטיבת ביניים, and חטיבה עליונה, just to show you everything that we have. And under תחום דעת, I will click on אנגלית, because we want to see what we have. אנגלית and חיפוש. Once I click on that, I will get eight results. These are our practices. The first one is creating differential assessment using quiz IZZ and AI. We have another one, creating quiz games using ChatGPT and Flippity. We have developing assessment rubrics and creating games in English. We have a unit dedicated to blended words, another unit dedicated to practicing arguments and using Notebook LM, which is a great AI tool. And also you can learn how to create a podcast in this unit. This is a unit role play for students that Madalale will show you. It's about using magic students, magic teacher, and using role play activity and opening a bot. So soon Madalale will show you. This one is a unit practice using Suno to create songs, which I'll show you in a second. And the last one is Twee for creating all sorts of extension activities. So let's look at this one. Using Suno to create songs. Now this platform, if you look at all the other practices, they are all built in the same way. You have the need. What is practice really? It meets the need for teachers and students to create original songs based on existing songs or maybe texts that were learned, or topics that were learned, or units that were learned, and maybe the teacher wants to sum up the unit by creating songs. So there is here the implementation process, but instead of me going over the implementation process, of course, there's other ideas in all the practices. I will just go to Suno and show you how to create a song. Now, before I create a song, I'll just go and copy, assuming I decided that I will show you something that after teaching about friendship, I taught a unit about friendship to my 10th graders, which I actually did. And I'm just taking one of the poems. I asked them to write 16 lyrics with 16 lines. So I just copy it, and then I go to Suno. Suno is suno.com. Once you click on it, you register, and this is the home page. In the home page, if I click on Explore, I can see all the styles of music, which is really fantastic for teachers who like music. And there are lots of styles here. By clicking on each one, you can listen to a different song. But we don't have time. You can explore it on your own. So you can choose styles from here. And now let's create a song. I click on Create. Once I click on Create, this menu will open, and in the menu I have custom. I have on the top, I have an ability. If I click on the black round shape, I clicked on it and it changed because I have an option of creating a song only from prompts. But today I asked my students to write lyrics, which they wrote. So what I'll do, I'll click on it again and it will be custom. Okay, now I can enter my lyrics. So I'll just click on paste. The title I'll just remove because I will need to give my song a title. So this is the lyrics, the style of music. There are some styles, suggested styles here at the bottom. You see, I can scroll and see styles, but I'll just choose pop because I like pop right now. Let's try with pop. And the title, I'll give my song. It's about friendship and what I ask my students to write lyrics about what is a true friend, what are his characteristics, and how friends can help others. So True Friends will be a suitable title. And before that, I'll just go back, and I have an option here of versions. I can choose version 4, which is the newest and best quality. So let's choose version 4 and click on, so I'll just sum up. I put my lyrics in. First of all, I clicked on custom. I pasted my lyrics. I chose a style of music. I put my title, and now I'll click on create. And hopefully I'll get 2 nice songs with my lyrics that I can listen to and share and also download. So here they are, 2 friends. You see, they are still, they are being prepared. And in a minute, we'll be able to listen to one of them. There we go. Here it's ready. So I'll just
A friend is someone kind and true, who stands beside you when you're blue. They laugh with you on happy days and help you in the hardest ways.
You can agree with me that it's really nice. So my students really enjoyed creating songs, and it's a creative way to, you can sum up a topic, and you can really teach, you can use songs for any topic, anything you teach, and students really like it. It promotes motivation and creativity, and you can also have some fun. So now over to Madalale.
Sigalit, can I ask you just to show again how we get to the practices on the Portal Pedagogy?
I'll just share again. We go to the Padlet, and through the Padlet, we go to the section of On the Portal. On the Portal, we have a link here that is titled AI Practices. I click on that. And here I have Itur Practica, and I choose Shlav HaChinuch, Yesodi, elementary, junior high, high school, say high school, and junior high. And from that, I click on Anglit. And here I click on Chipus. Okay, I click on Chipus. And I can see my practices.
And can you please open the Suno practice for people to see what a practice looks like?
Sure. And this is the Suno practice I showed you before. And I even said that the same template in all the practices. This is the implementation process. There is always the need, why this practice is needed, what is the added value of this AI tool, how it benefits my pedagogy, what I want to teach and what I want to achieve. And then there's the implementation process. So there is a step-by-step guidelines on how to create, in this case, a song. There is another idea here, and good to know. And then a good to know. And there are some links, videos, tutorials, and my experience. I can say that the practice of creating a new song based on a text that was learned encourages student engagement. It allows students to express creativity and increases motivation for learning and self-expression. Okay?
Thank you, Sigalit.
Okay. I will stop sharing and Madalale can to her practice. So Madal's practice was in one of the practices, and she will show how to use Magic School.
So hi everyone, and as Sigalit said, I'm going to explain talk about Magic School. Do you hear me? Sigalit, do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Yeah, okay, wonderful. Okay, great, because I'm afraid of some misconnection. Okay, so what is actually Magic School? Magic School is, as Sigalit said before, it is a digital platform that is designed to support the English teachers and also English learners. It also provides different interactive tools, different resources, and AI-driven solutions for teaching English. Now, how is Magic School, how does it support us as English educators? So first of all, one of the things that it helps us with is simplifying the English lesson planning. In addition, it gives us different AI-powered teaching aids, and it enhances our students' engagement in the English classes and in English learning in general. In addition, it provides data-driven insights for our students' language proficiency and their improvement through the whole year. Now, there are different key features for the Magic Schools that are important for us as English teachers and learners. So first of all, as I said before, it helps us with planned lessons. It also provides interactive reading, writing, listening, and speaking exercises. Of course, a lot of collaboration and communication tools for language practice, and real-time analytics and feedback on the different language skills. Now, how is it important? Why is it important for our learners? So first of all, our learners have their own personal English learning experiences. They can be provided with activities that are interactive and engaging, and this is what our students need. In addition, it encourages fluency, comprehension, and critical thinking. And of course, the students are provided with instant feedback and with, of course, a vocabulary enhancement. Now, how do I get to Magic School as a teacher in the Ministry of Education? So all you have to do is go to or write in Google בית ספר וירטואלי. And in addition, there is, once you do that, there is a התחברות. So you connect and you press on התחברות. And once you do that, you will see that you have the need to enter your username and password. So you write your username and password, and then it takes you to this page. In this page, there is something new that you will find, which is called חדש, לצ'אט AI של משרד החינוך. So when you press on that, it takes you to this page, to this spot. If you look at the right side, you can see that there is Magic School. So you just press on Magic School and you are there, okay? This is the page for Magic School. Now you can sign up for free. And as Sigalit said, you will get the Magic School for free for yourself as teacher, and then you can open different rooms for your students. So you sign up for free, and it takes you to Magic School. Now I will go to the site itself, the Magic School site, to show you how to start working. So now we'll see, this is the home page, okay, of Magic School. And if you scroll down, you can see that there are so many tools that you can use. Lesson planning, report cards, rubrics, text summarizer, a text translator, many things, song generator, many vocabulary list generator as well. So many activities. Sigalit mentioned that there are 80. So these are the different tools that you can use. And as you see, there are also new ones. So how do I start using one of the tools? And as Sigalit showed you in the practices, I'm going to show you how to open role play and to for the students to use and to practice. So what we do is, you see here at the left side, there is what is called Launch for Students. Press on that. And once you press on that, you need to open a room. So you press on Launch a New Room. You can't give the students link to work on Magic School unless you as a teacher open a room for them. So you press on Launch a New Room. And then you can give the room a name, the name that you want. Decide on the grade level, and here the number of students. I advise you not to change the number of students, keep it as is. And here you write any title you want. So for today, I'm going to write role play for webinar. Okay, this is what I'm going to call it. Okay, sorry, I'm writing in Hebrew. I didn't pay attention. Okay, so it's role play webinar. Okay, and I'm going to choose the 7th grade, okay? Or you can decide any grade you want. You see, you can from kindergarten until university even, okay? And so I'm going to start to choose the 8th grade, and that's it. Once I do that, I press on next. Here you see next on the top of the left, of the right side. So I press on next. And then I need, it brings me to this page where I can see the different tools. If I don't see role play, then I just here, you see, we have the search tool. So you just write role play, okay? Here it is, role play, and the role play is here. I press on it, and once I do that, again, I press on next, okay? Now, what I can do is actually customize my role play, customize what I want my plan. So how do I do that? I press on customize, and here I can decide what the name of this role play is, describe it, the description, which voice I want, okay? You see there are different voices that you can choose from, so I'm going to choose to keep it the same. This is my grade level. If I want to change, this is the time to change. And here it asks me for what role the chatbot do you want the chatbot to play? Okay, so I will write to the chat that I want the chatbot to participate in a debate about exams. Okay. At school. This is what at school. Okay, this is what usually like is worrying for our students. And listen here. Listen how nice it is. You don't need to write even. You can also record. If you want the students to practice speaking from here, you can record this, and then it will be here written. Once you do that, you just press on next. Okay. And you save it. And now you launch the room. Now what happens is you have 3 options to communicate with your students or to send it to your students. You can copy the link, the URL link, and send it to the students. You can put it in the Google Classroom, or you can send the students the QR code and they just scan it and they start playing. I'm going to copy the link. Copy the link, okay? So I copied it. Here I'm.
Okay, we lost Ndalale. Sigalit, can you show everyone where the practice on the portal? Ndalale's practice on the portal. Oh,
Sure.
Ndalale is back. Okay, so Ndalale is back.
Okay, so I'm back again. So again, I pasted the link. To the created. So it brought me here. So as you see here, the student writes his name. The student doesn't need a password. He doesn't need a username. Just write his name. So I'm going to write my name in here and then join the room. Okay, so I joined the room and here is the what I created. So I press on it and the student starts his work. So here, this is what I want, the role for the chatbot to play. So I asked the chatbot to participate in debate about exam at school. I generated. And what happens here is, okay, this is what the bot says, and you can ask it to read it aloud if you want, okay? So I'm going to, sorry, stop sharing and share again with the voice or with sound. Sorry, I forgot to do that before. Here it is, okay? So the bot can read aloud.
All right, I'm ready to join the debate about exams at schools. What side of the debate would you like me to take?
Okay.
Should I argue for exams or against them?
Okay, so here I decide either to write it or to speak it, the student. Okay, so I want to say it. I want you to be against the exams. Okay. Now, once I see it written, I stop recording, and then I send it here. I press on the arrow here, okay? And then the bot will, again, argue with me. And this is how we continue doing that. You can continue, the student can continue, and then as a teacher, you can see their work and more. Okay, so this is in short what I wanted to show you. And as Sigalit said, in the practices page, you can see this practice. It's there with the different steps, and you can just follow, open your own room for your students, and to you all.
Thank you, Mdalali. It's an excellent tool. Excellent also for practicing for the code.
The code, yes. Exactly. Okay.
And the boost,
yeah, this is,
yes.
Yeah, that's right. This is another thing to use is for boost and for code. That's right. Thank you, Elias.
Yeah. And as we mentioned, you can see the instructions on how to open a room, to start the role play activity by clicking on the correct practice, the practice with role play magic school. Sigalit, I think before we take questions, because I saw questions on what teachers are allowed or what students are allowed to do, can you show teachers on the Padlet where they can find the list of the tools that students can use that have been approved by the ministry?
Yes, I'm back on the Padlet. And I will look at the AI guidelines. 1 second, go up. So here we have the first link here is the summary of the guidelines for the use of AI in education. So you have a list what grades 1 to 3 can do, grade 4, grade 5 to 7, grade 8 and up. Okay, this is what I'll just show you. So you can see it bigger. It's coming up. Maybe my internet is not allowing, but there is a picture that can go bigger. I see that it's not okay. I'll just try again. Oh, this time it came up. Okay, so this is a summary of the guidelines. You have links. You can see what students can do. Okay, And I will show you now the link on the portal. You asked to see the practices again? Or Elias, what did you want me to show again?
And please show what the practices are again, just in case
Okay,
people are still wondering where they are.
On the portal, the first link are the AI practices. Underneath, you can see a link to all, I wanted to show the bina, the AI marathon bot, if you want to learn about how to prompt and to learn about AI. And you have here approved application, what tools are allowed to you. The Ministry of Education says, recommend for us to use LIM that are approved from grades. You see, they mentioned the grade. And you have Genially and Canva and all sorts of other tools that are allowed and recommended for teachers to use. These are for students to use. Now, teachers can use other tools as well. I can say that the ministry is in the process of trying to approve as many tools as they can. And I'll just show you again where the practices are and these are the practices on the portal. Practices, I click on the first link. And שלב חינוך, I will choose חטיבת ביניים, חטיבה עליונה, I will choose תחום דעת, אנגלית, and don't worry, we also will send the link in the WhatsApp group. So join our WhatsApp group. אנגלית and חיפוש, don't forget to click on חיפוש on the left, and then you'll get the practices. I'll just go back to the AI month Padlet, and under general information, if you click on the WhatsApp, join our communities, the WhatsApp announcement, WhatsApp group. So you will get links every day. We will send a link with something new. Also, we will send a link to the practices and this Padlet and to new things that motivating things. So it's worth joining.
Sigalit, thank you. We only have 2 minutes left till the end of this webinar. Obviously, because of the limited time we had, we don't have time to show you everything. We just wanted to give you a small taste of what practices are. There are other practices there on how to use TWE integrated into pedagogy, Notebook LM, and how to create podcasts, and not only that, but how to also actually use them in the classroom in an English lesson, and other practices. For those of you who don't have a link to the Padlet, this is also a QR code if you wish to scan it now and make sure that you have the link. We will share this presentation on the English portal. We'll share this link for you. If you don't, if you lose it, then you can access Padlet. And remember that we're using this Padlet also after AI month. We will continue to update it, and also we're happy to receive ideas from, if you have anything, any good ideas that you'd like to share with other teachers, just send it to me or to Sigalit, and we will add them to the Padlet. Now, AI is advancing at a dazzling pace. The train has already left the station. We need to quickly jump on board because it's a tool that is there to help us, not to replace us. And you don't have to be an IT expert to join to use AI effectively in your with education. So join now. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you so much, Sigalit, and thank you, and Dalali, for presenting. Gail, thank you for your help as well, with the technical support, with the WhatsApp groups and everything, and to all the national counselors who helped with this. And also special welcome to the regional inspectors. I can see some of them here. Thank you also for joining us. Thank you so much. I think with this, we've come to an end of this webinar. Feel free to send us any questions. Thank you so much.
אליאס, אפשר לסגור פה?
כן, אפשר.
מעולה. תודה רבה לכם.
תודה רבה.